What's going on, guys? It's Unknown Player here, and today we've got another Snapchat video. This is video number 4 we've got from the official Call of Duty Snapchat for these Black Ops 3 teasers. If you've missed any of them, you can check the playlist, which is annotated on screen and in the description as well for you to check out, and there you'll find all of my Black Ops 3 teaser videos and all the coverage. Make sure you aren't missing out, and also give this video a like rating if you do enjoy it and if you're excited for this next game. So I'm going to play this teaser and I'll be back in a second to break it down and point out some really cool things that you might have missed. So this is probably the most subtle of them all. We can probably draw the least out of this one. Compared to the other ones, there really wasn't all that much information given, but just some very strange images. Not as dark as that number 3. That was really creepy and just eerie. But this is a little bit less of that very weird imagery and more kind of like just strange, to be honest. Things that you can't really see, and a lot of images that are flashed very quickly and you can't really see all too much. I think the audio in this might be more telling than the video, and in case you didn't hear, it's basically just this humming sound. I believe it's like a CT scan or X-ray machine. There's a lot of medical kind of imagery that's shown throughout this Snapchat, and I'm believing that this is the sound of like a machine that's buzzing, that's kind of like helping whoever it is that's on the table go through whatever he is going through, kind of flashing back his memories, whether he's helping him, whether he's like indoctrinating him, whether he's actually torturing him. We don't know exactly. I believe Dr. Steam is actually trying to help whoever this guy is that's going through these memories, but you can hear the buzzing sound. On top of that, you can also hear the very faint sound of like this spirit or ghost. If you listen again, you can hear this like very faintly and very much drowned out, almost a sound like a girl screaming or singing or laughing, something like that, and it's very faint. It's very hard to hear, and there's definitely that kind of audio that's played on top, so it's kind of mysterious, kind of spooky. And let's get into the images. We can't really see all that much. We can see that forest, which we've seen a lot of times right now with that 3 painted on the ground. Still don't know exactly whether that is telling of the Black Ops 3 logo, and at this time it's even more pixelated, even more faded, with those kind of numbers and symbols going down the screen. We can see that image of the soldiers walking in a line once again, but again it's even more faded, so as if the person who's going through these memories is kind of like slipping in and out of consciousness. Maybe he's going back awake, maybe he's kind of slipping out this meditation state. We can see a lot of imagery of this brain scanner. It's like a top down, I think it's a CT scan or a CAT scan or an X-ray. It's one of those kind of medical devices that is used to analyze the brain and kind of see the actual brain tissue, and you can see it's kind of like a top down view, and it kind of warps through and you can see the different kind of layers of brain tissue as you go up and down, and it's very strange. You can see obviously someone is analyzing this guy's brain as he's reliving these memories and looking back to something that's happened in the past. You can see more imagery of these soldiers and more images of the brains, and in one of these scenes you can see kind of like a pan to the right of one of these soldiers where they're walking. You see a little bit of a mountains, a little bit of field. Can't really tell exactly what the location is. It just seems like an open field with a little bit of mountain in the background, like a dirt track, and a bunch of soldiers are walking in a line towards somewhere. Of course, there's a very faint image of that forest picture we saw with the 3 paints to the ground, but this time I swear you can see some sort of character who's standing to the right of the screen. It looks to me like you can see the round top of his head, and to me I just really think that this is actual character sitting there, but again it's very blurry. It's kind of merged in with that CT scan of the brain, so it's kind of like you can't really see. It's very much obstructed, but I'm pretty sure that there is some object or some person that's standing there. You can see the round top of his head in the top right hand corner of the screen. But let me know your thoughts, of course. I want to see your comments in the comment section. What do you think is going on here, and leave your comments down below if you think there's anything I've missed. The next shot seems to show something which I really cannot make out what it is. I'm completely confused. I have no idea what this might be. Sort of like inside like a picture frame, almost like looking at a picture on a wall maybe, but there's some very strange objects towards the top right hand corner and I can't make out what it is. Maybe you guys can leave your suggestions. As I said, I'd love to read those. And the final scene, I believe this is some sort of like large dude with like a beard, and he's like drinking something. It looks like he's wearing one of those beret caps, almost like a commander of an army, and to me I see he's like drinking some kind of bottle. Maybe you guys see something completely different. It's a very weird thing because it's so faint and so hard to see, but to me personally it looks like, when I play it over, it looks like a very tall guy with a very big bushy beard, and he's like taking a drink of some kind of bottle. But I don't know, maybe you guys see something different. Of course I want to see your comments, and but yeah, this has been Snapchat video number 4. Of course if you want to see other videos, they'll be linked in the description. But hopefully you have enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like rating, and I'll see you guys on the next one.